Okay, I don't know if this is working or not, but I think it is. I'm actually, I'm sure like many of you have been trying to trying to figure out how to actually sell things since a lot of the outdoor shows have been canceled and a lot of our selling opportunities have been really, really dried up. So something I've actually been trying to do for about 2 years now, but never really quite got my shit together, is to actually create an online store where I can sell my little treasures. So my little treasures are 6 inch by 6 inch paintings. They're resin. They're just happy little pieces of joy that you can kind of buy and add to your house. But one of my challenges has been that people are asking for them. I don't always do a great job of documenting them, so I haven't really been able to sell them um, online. So most of the time, I sell them at outdoor shows. So I thought this is the perfect opportunity to actually set up a store and try and sell them that way. So this is a little bit of an experiment. So I thought I'd actually I haven't done this before. So I thought we could kind of go together and try and figure out exactly how we're going to make this happen. And I'm going to try and, what am I going to try and do? Oh, I was going to try and flip it so you can see my screen. Hang on. Well, I'm just so not good at this. Okay. So hopefully you can see my computer screen. And hopefully you can hear me. And hopefully this has some value because I don't know if it's even going to work. Okay, so I actually use Fine Art Studio Online, and it's a really great web or I really like it because it's one of those things where you can actually change your website really easily. You can add collections. So I've got multiple collections here: my energy and motion, my unity. Current events, which of course right now are a little bit sparse since Hamilton's now going to be online and Chicago was canceled. But the thing I do like about it is that once the events are over, it automatically transfers it to an archived sort of area of the website. So for me, I don't really frankly want to spend a lot of time on the website, but I want it to be accurate, I want it to work, and I want it to be effortless. And so that's kind of where I'm going to put my store. So right now I've got energy and motion, unity, tranquility, and color field. And I'm looking to do a little treasures one here. So in order to do that, I'm going to go into my back end of my site. There are a lot of other websites that do this as well. I'm using this one because it's something I've been using for about 10 years. And I actually do really like it because it's super easy. Okay. I'm really into easy, and I'm really into not having to spend a lot of time trying to figure out kind of what I'm doing. Oh, hang on a sec. All right. So I have my pictures done already. That was actually one of my big challenges, was actually trying to get them so that they actually are all photographed properly and photographed so that they are, the colors are really accurate, which of course, as you know, is always a challenge when you've got different monitors are going to show different things differently. But also I have to photograph them before I resin them. Otherwise the quality is not very good. And that means that there's always a slight change in how they look when they're resined. So this is the exciting part of watching it upload. Okay, so I'm just going to modify the name because I don't want all this stuff. This is usually how I always name my paintings in a consistent way, with the year, the name, my name, so that if I'm sending it to someone else, they know who it is, the size of it, and then I have a code. So E if it's epoxy resin, W if it's been posted on my website, and then if it's actually with a gallery or a store, then I actually will usually add that too. Okay, so I'm going to put that into my little treasures. This is acrylic resin coated. Substrate is panel. It is 6 inches by 6 inches by 1.5. These will all be exactly the same. Year is 2020. My retail price is $150, and that is consistent with my galleries, but it also will include shipping. And then I could put private notes, but I'm not going to. And my internet's been giving me some challenges, so I'm hoping that this works. Looks like it's doing something up there. Oh, I really hope this works. Okay. All right. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in, add and edit collections. So this is really easy. So all you need to do is create a collection here. I did actually create the minis a long time ago because I was actually planning on doing a Little Treasures one, but I actually hid it because I hadn't actually got to the point where I'd actually done anything. So I can update my cover image. Right now I'm going to use this one because it's the only one that's posted here, which I'll probably have to change because it probably won't look very good, but I will see. Okay, so in terms of the details, here I've just I've written a little bit of a blurb just to kind of talk about the Little Treasures. And so part of it is just making people understand that shipping is included. And what else was in there? Oh, the colors and stuff may also change based on the monitor that you're looking at. So, you know, I try to do as best a job as I can to make sure it's color corrected. So anyway, I'm going to add that in there. I'm going to show the description. Yes, I am. And I'm also going to now, what does this mean here? Okay. So I'm going to actually make this now visible. Okay. So I'm going to actually go to the front end of my website now, which is ktaylorstudio.com. And if I go into collections, I've got my Little Treasures, so they're showing up right here. I can easily edit this and stuff. So if I go in my view my collection, then I have, well, only one document right now. Of course, my mouse has died. So this gives a close-up, which, you know, for these little pieces, it's kind of like plenty. You don't really need to get too much closer than that. In more information. This is really slow. So Restful State is the name of the painting. You can get super close up, and there's a couple of cool things I like about Fine Art Studio Online. So first of all, you can place it into a room, which of course this would be a 6-inch by 6-inch painting. It's probably going to be a little bit goofy. So that obviously isn't really so impressive, but say you have it in an office, I don't know. Well, it still looks goofy, but it looks great when you do larger pieces and you can change the colors of the wall and stuff like that, and that's just kind of fun. And so then down here, it actually says acrylic resin coated, the price. You add this to your cart, and it goes right through, and you can go through to, it's connected to my PayPal account. So this is kind of, for me, a really, really easy way to start a store. You can see how easy it is for me to just continue to add pieces. So if I'm adding more artwork, up here, add new artwork. And I've done a number of different pieces in different collections. These are my Monet inspired ones. I got some that I'm kind of calling the forest. And then I also have some that are my energy and motion collection. And so I'm just now going to go and upload. I've got about 45 little treasures already, hoping to get about 50 in the store. And what I also had to do is just then create a system for myself, because I'm so not good at kind of tracking, especially these smaller pieces. So I actually have a star on the back of each of these paintings. It's wood, so that I know that it's actually in, oops, that looks like a spelling mistake. No, guess not. So I know it's actually going to be one that's in the store. And then I'm actually going to take a photograph of it and put it in an envelope, so I kind of know that that's where it is, so I don't accidentally sell anything. Now again, here I've got my little treasures here. These are all going to be exactly the same. Birch panel. This is now going to be a drop down. So this is, you can see, is going to be super fast. 150 and save. So you can kind of see that within probably about an hour, I'm going to have a store that's going to be up and running with multiple pieces in it. And I just, the only reason I'm posting it like this is there are other places as well, and I'm sure Fine Art Studio Online is not the only one. But for me, this was kind of a way of being able to start to sell things online and do a bit of a virtual, I don't know, just a virtual thing, so that we can hopefully all sell together. So anyway, that's it. Not super interesting, so I'm sorry about that, but I just thought it would be helpful to kind of show, well, for me to actually go through it because I haven't done it before in terms of setting up a store, but also to kind of show you how very easy it is. And if you are interested, again, it's FASO, which is Fine Art Studio Online. I think it's about $300 a year, and that's for all your hosting and all of the e-commerce and everything's already included. So anyway, that's it. I don't get paid to do any of that, but I just thought I would let you know. And let's try and look for other innovative ways to sell art online.